In this class we are going to understand about static methods. So what does it mean? So inside the class we can also create what methods with what static modifier, and such methods are called as static methods. But the rule is static method can access only the static members of the class. Either it may be variables or it may be methods, and static methods cannot access the instance members. It may be variables or it may be methods. Okay, so this is what you mean by static methods. So I repeat once again, static methods of the class can access only static members and cannot access instance variables. So I'm accessing here static x is equal to x, therefore x is equal to 10. I'll get on the monitor, there's no problem. But if I try to print this non-static variable y, means this instance variable y, if I print, it gives an error because non-static or instance variables can't access inside static method. Okay, now what I do here, it is, as it is a public static method, public static methods can be accessed by using class name. This I have explained in the previous video. Okay, public static methods can be accessed by using class name. Therefore a dot show means now it is going to print the static variable x, that is nothing but 10. And the static method can also be called by using object name. So I create an object here, and by using the object name also I am calling the static method. That is what static x, again same value you'll get, that is what 20. So the public static method can be accessed by using class name, or it can be accessed by using object name, but this is what most recommended. Okay, this is not recommended, but it will work. Okay, right, let me show you the output over here. The same program I wrote here, please, the same program that I have copy paste over here. Okay, now if I run the program, you can see that the same output that I'm getting, static x is 10 and static x is what, 10. If I uncomment this particular statement, immediately you see that you are getting an error under y. So you can see that I place the mouse pointer under this particular red line, and you can see the message. The message is like what? Cannot make a static reference to the non-static field y. Okay, that means the non-static variable you cannot access in the static method. Okay, therefore I put a comment. Now everything is okay. Now if I run, you'll get the output. Okay, fine. So this is what we call as static methods. So remember the main point is static methods can access only static members, and public static method can be accessed by using class name. Okay, right. One more point also I would like to explain in this particular thing, that static methods does not allow to use this keyword. Okay, so in static methods it does not work what, this keyword. Okay, this keyword does not work in what, so this will give you an error. Okay, is that clear? So this dot y, suppose instance variable is equal to 30, now this causes an error. So this keyword cannot use in what, see, cannot use this this in a static context. So remember that this keyword is not allowed in what, static methods. Okay, this is what the point that you have to remember. Next, we understand public static methods. Okay, why we have to generally create public static methods means these methods are utility methods. Which one? The static methods are what? Public static methods are what? Utility methods, means that takes values temporarily, does calculations and returns result. Okay, so what do you mean by this? Let me explain with the help of one program. This program I copy paste here. Okay, this program I copy paste here, and let us run the program. So the program name I am changing 1 because the program name here is 1. Okay, right. So what happens if it is the case? Now this is a utility method. What I can say that utility method, I can say that utility method. Why? Because this is taking the values. Okay, it is doing the calculation and it is returning the answer. It is not storing this x and y values, or the calculation result is not storing anywhere. So these are called as temporary methods, I can say, or I can say that utility methods. Okay, so this is also one more utility method. Okay, right, like this. So this sum is a public static method which takes two integer values and returns the result. Similarly, the square method is a public static method which takes an integer value n and returns its square. Okay, as they are public static methods, they can be called by using method name, class name, sorry. So here this class name I am using, maths dot sum of 10 comma 20, 10 comma 20 is passed to here x and y, and the result will be returned and assigned to C. Similarly, mass dot square to the square 5 is passed over here, and we will calculate 5 into 5 25, it will return and assign to S, and I am printing C and S, and you can see that what is the answer that we will get. So let me save it. Yes, you can see 30 and what 25. 30 is nothing but C and S is nothing but 25. Okay, right. Now there are some predefined utility methods, okay, present in Java, okay, where suppose you take math. Math is a predefined class, in Java that contains what? Predefined utility methods. Example, math is a predefined class, it contains one power method here, power method. So 2 comma 3 means 2 to the power of 3. It will calculate 2 to the power of 3 and assigns to what? N. So power is a public static method. That is why it can be accessed by using what? Class name. Okay. So this n value 2 to the power of 3 is 8. That 8 is printed over here. You can see that 8. Okay. Similarly, math class also contains one more method called as max method. This is also public static method. That is why we are accessing by using class name. And here I am passing 30 and 5 I am 30 and 50 I am passing, and out of this 2 it returns what? The maximum value and assigns to and prints on the monitor. So the maximum is going to print the maximum of these two values, that is big is equal to 50. Okay, like this so many predefined public static methods will be present in Java. Okay, we will discuss the remaining things in the further coming classes. Okay, so this is what we have completed about what? The public static methods, okay, or static methods, or it may be what? Public static methods. Okay.